on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Eddie Jackson brought him down.
Here we go.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
You ain't got nothing.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Kill. 47. Sweat today. Come to the sun.
From the red zone now, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the... ...19-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
A gain of a yard.
On third down, a run with Cohen. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. If they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it with Cohen. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. The Bears first down.
Get that quarterback.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
Trubisky's pass. Complete to Tariq Cohen.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, Haywood.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. Give him 3 on first down. They'll set up a 2nd and 7.
18.
Bravo. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 45.
From the 45 on second down, Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
18.
It's a gain of 2.
Alert. Spud.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. That's complete to Robinson. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Kill. Sponge. No. Kill. Come on. Let's go.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. 17 yards on the fake punt, and that's going to be a first down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Prescott now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 35 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ran, go. Hey, echo.
On first down, Trubisky hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing here, Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
18. Hey, Orbit. Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't like this.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times.
And he's going to go down again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Check 24.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Austin. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. The sack by Robert Quinn. So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there. And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is. Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
High 7.
On third down, Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful. Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines. Now Austin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They start on the ground with Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles. Elliott on 1st down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's got this down to the 35. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 35. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun is Trubisky. This is Miller, complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
48. Alert. Check. Hey, wahoo.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He'll look to set up his blockers. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Switch. There we go, kill. Gun. Check 59, Mike is 59, Mike to 59.
From the 24, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. He won't go down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 30 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath, the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Blue.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it'll bring up third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The screen pass here to Cohen. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. 4th down. Here's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. It's complete. It's Miller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now Trubisky. Open space inside the 10. He's got Burton here. And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Trubisky. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to the tight end, Broniker. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Trubisky to throw again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Robert Quinn in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Now it's Trubisky. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jalen Smith, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Switch. Kill.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Kill. I got him.
And he gets this up just shy of the 15. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. To the air again, Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
We got this.
His guys take over.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.